someone who's been sick his entire life, I felt like I needed to make this video. Not only have I dealt with chronic illness, but I run a nonprofit where I support people financially who are sick and struggling.
It's terrible. Let's see. Never stop. All right, so we have the EIN. Listen, guys, this is public information. Now, I'm sure it's probably not going to say anything. It's probably just going to say it's all legit and fine. Search. This is what I use. The tax-exempt organization. Search. I don't know what's going on, guys.
I will talk about the criticism that I think is completely unjust in a little bit, but
show us a tax return. How about that? Because I can't find your company.
Did I pocket the money? No. It was all held in a Shopify balance account, and all of that was then used for repurposing that. I mean, I would love to explain it at some point, but I honestly don't feel like people are going to be receptive. You and Turkey Tom should duke it out. No. Why are we live? I don't know. I'm prepped to lose everything again. So Tom Dark is watching. Are you serious? That's not what this is for. That's not what this is for. Is he actually?
these are channels with like 3 million subs who are saying that chronic Lyme disease is fake.
I have chronic lemon disease and it made me sour.
It's not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children.
Oh, don't stop the music. Today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I am frustrated with a lot of your favorite creators. I've been wanting to make this kind of video for quite a long time. I've been very nervous to do it because I didn't want to burn bridges, but at this point, who gives a fuck?
Misdiagnosed over and over, in and out of wheelchairs until I got diagnosed with chronic Lyme disease. Ethan Klein just said
you were in a wheelchair. Have you considered that you're just lazy?
Okay, maybe.
Has he considered that? He made an Excel of all of the donations.
All the donations?
Like, bro, why are you obsessed about my money?
$20 on June 16th. I had cancer, dude. Sucked, but the science is so advanced these days, and if you catch it early, chef's kiss. $10 June 19th. I have esophilic esophagitis and acid reflux. It is pretty by this?
I'm the main character. It's one of my absolute faves, and I genuinely feel like I need to spread this. Not in a good way. I need to spread it like herpes. I know that it's going to hurt you for a little bit, but once you're past it, we're going to be stronger.
Ethan Klein claimed to have lupus, made money off of it, and then admitted that he made everything up and self-diagnosed himself.
Okay,
This
that's
is such
crazy.
a vile, fucked up thing to say.
That's
And you know what,
crazy.
dude? For you to sit there and say,
To say it like that is so far from actual reality.
dude, it's just me.
Yeah.
Emergency room, main entrance. Dr. Doolittle's bouncing. He's gatekeeping the entrance to the hospital.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Dr. Doolittle, come on, I'm sick. Let me in.
So if I address this, then there's nothing to talk about, everything's all good, and then I can focus on my health. And in reality, while in the hospital live streaming and getting results like that, it only made things worse. So this, I guess, is my response to everything.
I'm such a dick, but I can't help but feel like you went to the hospital on purpose because all this shit was happening, you know, to get some like sympathy points. I know, I'm a dick. I know.
Brain and eyes. This is not the stroke place that I went to. And then my mom talks, and I'm not going to show that because she fucking cries.
What if it's like
This is so frustrating.
a Munchausen by proxy type
And then
situation
there
with
are
his
some
mom,
comments that really
you know, who's been
bother
taking
me,
him
and
to
this
the
is
doctors
a
ever
lot of
since
the
she was,
mindset of the
you
people
know,
who think
like
that
3 years
I am
old.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I have grown up as Gypsy Rose. I've got the fucking glasses. I just need to switch up my voice. Okay, either he's actually chronically sick or you just unearthed a Munchausen by proxy situation. Clear case of Munchausen's by proxy. Did so little he...
I'm saying she didn't notice the bug bite. She didn't notice the rash. She didn't notice the symptoms. You know, he was getting, you know, I don't know.
That's suspicious.
surgeries. So this used to be the cartilage in my knee, and because my bones at the time had broken apart, they were shredding my cartilage. A little breakdown of all the surgeries. Left knee screws in, left knee screws out. Right knee screws in, right knee screws out. Left knee
shows the scars.
Cleaning and repairing cartilage.
I want to see the scars.
Right knee cleaning and repairing cartilage. Left knee cadaver
Has he shown
cartilage,
it before?
cadaver bone, plate screws.
But has he ever showed us the scars?
The exact same thing. And then
because you don't need to show us like
was taking all of the hardware out.
X-rays. Just show us the freaking
cartilage
scars.
and bone had set in, and my body had accepted it.
Well, let me see the doctor's note, dude.
Yeah.
It says you can't walk.
What I'm feeling right now in my knees is more of the shredding, and my surgeon.
If he does show us his knees and he's got huge scars, because obviously this type of surgery would leave huge scars, then I apologize. I'm sorry. But he should show us the scars, right? I'm just saying. Unless, I don't know, comment below. Maybe he has showed us already. What was it called? Don't Stop Believing. Never Stop. All right. First thing I noticed, just a detail. Supposedly he has the non-for-profit and the clothing line. But both the clothing line and the non-for-profit have the same EIN number. Okay? I'm just saying, it's, you know, they're not separate businesses. They're the same business. And here on the charity, like if he asked me for donations, the first thing I would do is go to the website. Everything you click takes you back to the same page. Resources. Again, volunteer application. I mean, he'll take your information. Maybe. There's nothing here. Impact. Testimonials. Guys, it doesn't look good. I mean, if he asked me for money, the first thing I would do is check the website. Okay, he's got products. I mean, I don't know what these things cost. But like a t-shirt, for example, $35, maybe $20 is going to the printing company and $15 he gets, of which he gives like $1.50. Or maybe supposedly he changed that recently. But yeah, you know, the irony that he would go after somebody who's not even, he didn't come out and say, I'm starting a foundation. Guys, I have something to tell you. I think I have whatever it was that he thought. He was just doing it in jest. Just kidding around. I'm no fan of Ethan Klein. You know?
That is an accomplishment, I have to say, Jake, just in the fact that I got to be one of the easiest people to hate on the internet. And somehow, Jake, you found the one fucking way to make a video where everybody ends up hating you and feeling bad for me.
There's a lot of people out here on YouTube who are claiming to have all kinds of things, and you can't just believe them all. No questions asked. I'm sorry, I'm a little too skeptical and too cynical, you know, especially when there's money involved.
But listen to what he says here.
Exciting diagnosis. So I'll ask you again, why is he doing this?
Why is he doing this? Cut. Donations and empathy.
You know,
I'm just very skeptical.
Bankrupted his mom. We really need to get to know this man's mom. So that's on Twitter. And then the Reddit community said, this is so interesting.
People are so
He's never
mean.
really gotten a solid diagnosis. If chronic Lyme disease isn't a thing, maybe he does have lasting effects. I don't know. I have so many questions. I admit I have suspicions.
But if I'm wrong, I feel like a huge sick, and I'm truly sorry. I'm just curious. I'm just a curious person.
Because of social media. And I ticked all the boxes. Sure, it can exist, but without Jake's personal medical files, it's not reasonable to speculate.
Oh, he's giving us everything.
Well, I showed you all my medical files, and I've shown
let's
you
go back.
the inside of my knee tearing apart due to those diagnoses. I don't know what.
Show us the outside. If he shows us the outside of his knee, then I have to shut up about that. But if he doesn't show us the outside of his knee, that's a little weird.
That's weird.
But the website doesn't look good. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's like when you're just getting started with a YouTube channel, you've got like merch. That's all it is. That's all it is. Of which he was only giving 10% of the profits up until a couple of weeks ago. Shady. I mean, bare minimum, you could have whipped up like an AI type of website where you have stock images of people in the hospital. The bare minimum. There's nothing on there. I haven't noticed him asking the public for too many donations, asking us, you know, or the viewers.
If you're self-employed, you've got a few more days to offset your tax bill. And so I'd like to fucking call on you to do that.
You really can't expect people to be donating to your charity if you're not giving them any information. Like if they go to your website, that there's no testimonials, there's no, supposedly he hired an accountant, or whoever you have, put them there, and also show testimonials of the people that maybe you've helped. I know that there's privacy concerns potentially, but
And all of these people have signed waivers like that I can use their image, likeness, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it's fine, but it is curious that he just registered in 2023, or just got approved in 2023, because he's been saying, I don't know. I feel like it was longer. Search. $93, $349. $93, $27.11, $349. I don't know what's going on, guys. Search. Guys, the only real question at the end of the day is like, is this a for-profit business or is it a non-for-profit business? If it's a for-profit business, that's fine. If you want to give 10% of the profits to a charity, but asking people to donate to your for-profit business, the EIN's right there, supposedly. I don't know why I couldn't find it. Who knows? Hi guys, editing me here. I found it. Here it is. Once I left out all of the information and I only searched the EIN number, it worked. It finally worked.
Speaking of professionalism, when is it professional to publicly bash someone who's going through a hard time?
But when it comes to people asking you for money, I still say you should be more than skeptical. You should be cynical. Now, Doolittle's website is confusing though, in all fairness. There's very little information on there, as I showed you. There's very little information about anything, but the one thing he does include is the EIN number. And according to his last few videos on the subject, the clothing company and the 501c3 are two separate entities. So the Never Stop Clothing Company is the for-profit, and the Never Stop Foundation is the 501c3 charity. But you have to make a distinction very clear on the website. I mean, for legal reasons, you really do. Technically, yes, you can name your non-for-profit charity the same as your for-profit business, but it's strongly discouraged as it can lead to confusion among donors and potential legal issues regarding the separation of the two entities, and could even jeopardize your non-for-profit's tax-exempt status if not managed carefully. He's going to need charity. The point is that you can't make it so that the Never Stop Clothing Company's only presence online is just a page, a merchandise page on the website for your non-for-profit. You guys thought we were going to see Jake Doolittle exposed. But that's not how we do things here. That's not how we roll.
Anyone who has a problem with her, you deal with me. Because she's not well right now.
So what's the moral of the story?
Leave her alone!
That's my mama. Too many niggas ready to ride about this shit, bro. I swear to God, I'll never be a not too quick. Well, chopper stretching muscle like a bodybuilder. Good say he ratting like a Stuart Little. Wipe a nigga out like an outbreak. Wipe him out. Chopper start busting, make the house shake. It's sweeter than a pound cake. So eyes on your chin, better watch what your mouth say.